I literally just got home from a 5-hour shopping trip. I got some footwear, got some clothes, and I did also get some makeup items. I've got like kind of a good mix of things to share with you. I have been so sick for like since the beginning of October, and I don't know what it is, but I had a really awful cold flu for the first week and a half of October. I had like 2 days of feeling okay, and then I caught a second cold like right after that. In the last week I've been totally like no voice, so I couldn't even film. So now that I'm feeling a little bit better, I just wanted a little pick-me-up, and I went shopping to make myself feel great. Because that's what healthy-minded people do, right? Let's start with what I'm most excited about, which is footwear. Now, I do live in Canada where it snows a crap ton. Last winter, we had so much snow that it covered our cars completely. Like, you could not see the top of the car, you could not see the rear view mirrors, you could not see anything. Like, we had to stand on top of our cars and dig them out. So I thought I would get a good pair of winter boots, which I have not bought in a long time. They are just like a really cute brown black with some like white fuzzies. I just love how they kind of look like hiker snow boots, and they have like the brown laces as well as the red laces, which I think are super cute. They are waterproof, they are real leather, and they do have the Thinsulate brand on the inside, which is supposed to be pretty warm. The brand is DLG. I've actually never heard of this brand. I got it at a store called Boathouse. I'm not sure if they have it in the States or not. Yeah, this is the box that it did come in. It's actually a really cute box. Like, look at the back of that. Next, I'm gonna show you my clothing hauling. Got most of my stuff at Bluenotes, but I did get something from American Eagle as well. And Bluenotes is like a funny store because there are some Bluenotes stores where I live that have really great things, and there are some that I find don't have like the same style. Like, it's very strange. The Bluenotes that I went to, I always have really great luck there. Everything is so cheap, and it used to be a store that I would totally avoid. It just was not my thing at all, but they have really stepped up their style game, let me tell you. So the first thing I got is just a plain white t-shirt. There's really nothing special about this. It does have like a really big baggy pocket on it, and it's just like a plain crew neck, but everything in the store was buy one get one 50% off. It has like the slit detail on the side, which I really like. $5. Next, I got these joggers, which are just sweatpants. They're just plain gray with the tapered bottom. They're just like really lightweight, but also very cozy and comfy. The material is quite nice as well. And I got those for $10. And the last thing that I got at Bluenotes was a dress. I actually don't wear dresses that much, only because I don't go out a lot. Like, I'm not really like your bar star kind of girl. Like, I'm more like drink wine at home by myself and watch sports. But this dress, I could not leave. Like, it just looks like straight out of the 90s, and it looked so cute on. It just got like spaghetti straps and a very high neckline. And it is quite tight. It does have like little cutouts on the side. And it falls just right above the knee. Like, spaghetti straps are like my favorite thing. I actually wanted it in a black, but they didn't have my size, so I still think the red will be really cute for holiday, because it definitely will do something on New Year's and Christmas or something like that, and it'll look really cute with black tights and black booties. So I got this next shirt at American Eagle, which also I feel like recently has stepped up their style game a little bit, because I used to think it was like a super preppy store, but they've kind of gone like a little boho chic lately. And this shirt I saw on the mannequin, and I was just like, I gotta have it. I don't even care. They didn't even have my size, and I still bought it because I was so obsessed with it. Is this shirt right here. It is 3/4 sleeves. And has this really cool embroidery detail on the top, which is like semi see-through, but obviously it only goes up to there. The color is kind of strange. Like, I don't know even what you call that, like gold, but also like pukey yellow. Not that I want to wear something that is that color, but I'm really obsessed with this color for fall, and I think it was $25, so you know. Okay, now on to the makeup things that I bought. I bought a couple things from the drugstore and a couple things from Sephora. Let's start with Sephora. Did only get 2 things from Sephora, but I'm very excited about both of them. And the first one is this Tarte Amazonian Clay 12-hour full coverage foundation, and I have tried this before. I do currently have the shade Fair Beige, which I think is the fairest shade, although I tend not to wear it because it seems to be too pink for my skin tone. I'm very neutral, leaning towards the yellow, so I want to give it another shot. So I got Fair Sand, which says fair skin with yellow undertones. So I'm not exactly yellow, but I think it will do me better than the Fair Beige, and when in doubt, now I have both so I can mix them together. I think it's awesome. They're cruelty-free and they're made with a lot of natural products. Kind of to go with my foundation, I did buy a new brush, and this one is the Sephora Pro and this one is the Sephora Pro Domed Stippling Brush number 41. My camera battery is going to die before I even get this open. Okay, well, we're just gonna leave some of the plastic on because I can't get it off. So this is what the brush looks like. It is very short stipples. So some brushes, you've got the long little points sticking up, but this is quite a dense stippling brush, and it's so soft and it's so big. Like, for a foundation brush, like, I just think this combination is going to be a dream because the Tarte Amazonian Clay foundation is quite thick, and I just think it needs a big dense brush to be able to distribute evenly and to be able to sheer it out, because I'm not looking for like super full coverage anyway. This is actually my first Sephora brand brush purchase, and I think I'm going to be very happy about this, even though it was like $50 and probably unnecessary. I don't even care. Okay, and drugstore. I picked up another one of the Rimmel Natural Waterproof Bronzer. Tomato. I got this in 021 Sunlight. It looks very orange in the packaging, but I think that just has a lot to do with like the actual orange packaging itself, because it's actually a great bronzer. It is matte, it stays on, it's very natural looking. It does have a little bit of terracotta to it, but I would compare it to Hoola with like a little bit of warm orange to it. And I think this color is very flattering for fair skin tones if you're very light with the brush. I also picked up this NYX Stay Matte But Not Flat Powder Foundation. I got mine in the shade SMP01, or in other words, Ivory, and the fairest shade. And this is actually my first powder foundation purchase. I always thought that it just wasn't going to work for me, like it just wasn't going to give me the coverage that I wanted. I was with my friend today shopping, and she went into MAC and she bought a powder foundation that just looked so flawless, and it stayed on like so well when we were like running around shopping, being all crazy. So it made me want to try one as well, but I had already bought this Tarte and I did want to keep it. So I wanted to buy something a little bit more on the affordable end, so I think this was, well, I can just tell you, $11. Looks like this. It does come with a sponge, but the lady in MAC applied my friend's foundation with a stippling brush, so I think I'll use that as well. It does feel very smooth and very fine. I'm just so oily that I'm always looking for something that's going to keep me matte, but when I layer liquid foundations and powder on top, it just looks so cakey on me. But I'm gonna try this by itself and we'll see how it goes. I will soon no longer be a powder foundation virgin. And the last thing that I got is this L'Oreal mascara. It is the Power 24 Hour, ooh, that rhymes, Powered Up Lashes. Waterproof, and is from the Voluminous range. This stuff is hands down the best mascara I have ever used. High-end, drugstore, whatever. And I think it's only like $8. So yeah, I hope you like this video. I know it's kind of a smaller end haul, but I would rather do short little hauls than, you know, 20-minute long ones. Maybe I'll do a first impression on some things, we'll see. But for now, what time is it? For now, it is time for the hockey game, Montreal versus Toronto, and obviously I'm a Toronto fan, but don't hate, don't hate. I know, they suck. True blue forever. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please subscribe if you haven't already. It means the world to me. I get so excited when someone subscribes to me. It's an unbelievable feeling to have almost 300 subscribers already, and I only joined YouTube like, what, two months ago, not even. So I just want to thank you guys so much for your support, and I'm so glad that I've been able to grow and have such a fun hobby. So have an awesome weekend and have an awesome week, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!